Folks, what's going on, man? Hey, it is dinner time, man. I gotta feed my pups real quick. And so what we got going on right now is we got the strength and stamina blend. I got the muscle blend as well. And then I got some freeze dry and some raw meaty bones, folks. And so I fasted my guys yesterday. We was on a go and stuff like that. My dogs didn't eat. And so today, I'm going to hit them up with some freeze dry and some regular frozen raw dog food. Now, you can mix both. Number one reason why is because our freeze dry, folks, is 100% natural. And so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the strength and stamina blend. And we're going to go ahead and get that going, folks. Folks, free shipping is ongoing right now, man. And we appreciate the love and support that we definitely is getting from everybody. And so definitely take advantage of free shipping. Free shipping will be ending. I think they pump. Yeah, it's pausing tonight. It's gonna stop tonight. So if you haven't gotten your orders in, definitely get your orders in tonight. But other than that, man, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this food started. And so the reason why I'm going with the strength and stamina blend, as always, folks, number one is it's just one blend I just make sure my dog gets every week. Not just once, but several times throughout the week. And it's because of the omega-3s and omega-6s and stuff, man. I think by now, most of our customers, I mean, all of them who's been feeding the strength and stamina blend, number one, can see that, hey, you know what? Their dog's coat is looking a lot more healthy and stuff. There's no dullness, there's no flakiness. Dandruff has cut down. That shine that their dog was missing is there. Bumps and all that stuff that's been on their stomach, their butt area, wherever the case may be, has cleared up and stuff. And so typically when you start to see your dog have a ton of skin issues, it's due to allergies, and people be trying to figure out where is it coming from. And more than likely, folks, it's just like us as humans. When we're eating crap, right? We all do it, right? When we eating crap, what's the number one thing that when we basically see the effects of the crap that we're eating? It'll be in our skin. It'll be on our face, and some people may break out with pimples. Some people may get darkness in their skin, around their eyes, whatever the case may be, right? And so it's the same thing with dogs, man. When they're eating crap, you're going to see it in their skin. You're going to see bumps popping up all around their lips, on their stomach, and their groin areas and stuff like that. Now, granted, it can be from environmental factors and stuff like that, chemicals and so on and so forth. But for the most part, folks, it's all about what you're putting in your dog's diet, what you're feeding them and stuff like that. And as we know, kibble itself, man, is lacking a ton of real nutrients, real vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. And so, hey, when you feed kibble, that's what you're going to get. Now, granted, that's the only, for some people, that's their only option is to feed kibble. And so my recommendation for those out there who, if kibble is your only option, then at least give them a little bit of raw. That way they can have some wholesome, real nutrients going into their system and stuff like that. And it helps supplement for the nutrients that they're not absorbing. You got to think with all these vitamin packs and supplement packs, that's all in kibble and even in the raw dog food, right? The dogs aren't really absorbing all of that stuff. And so when you add some fresh meat, folks, they're going to absorb the vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. And so what we got going on right here, I got Rocky Bowl, I got Pepper Bowl. They got 2 pounds. Tony got 4 pounds. And I'm gonna get the duck wings in there last. So what I'm going to do is right now, they're going to get some freeze dry. Now, the reason why I'm mixing the freeze dry up with the raw is we're running low on frozen. And so to make sure that they get in their recommended daily requirement amount, I'm going to hook these guys up with some freeze dry and stuff. So this is from our 10-pound box. So this is not 10 pounds right here. This is 5 pounds. And so I'm going to cut this thing open from the bottom. That way it could go in this little storage ready container. And so And so, folks, definitely right now would be a good time to take advantage of the freeze dry as well. I mean, the fact that it's free shipping. With free shipping, it's a good advantage to take. It's a good time to take advantage of everything, just to save on shipping costs and stuff. I definitely know that shipping costs out there, no matter where you're ordering from, whether raw dog food, other products, or whatever the case may be, shipping could get pretty high. And so that's gonna go in there. And so, the last time I previously weighed this, and I was giving these jokers cups and stuff like that, we determined based on what we weighed was that 5 cups will get us about 10 ounces. And so we know that it takes 1 pound of regular raw dog food, right? Muscle blend. It takes 1 pound of regular muscle blend just to make 4 ounces of this. Me giving these jokers 5 cups is going to be 10 ounces, and that's going to be 2.5 pounds of regular raw dog food. And so each of these guys are going to get 5 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Tony, he'll get 5. That's 2. And so with him already having 4 pounds in there, that's going to be 6.5 pounds that Tony is going to be eating, which is totally fine, folks, for him, for his size. All right, so that's that. They got the freeze dry. And this is how it's looking. That's how Tony Bowl is looking right there. Got the freeze. Now, here's the thing, folks, right? With the freeze dry, you definitely want to reconstitute this stuff, right? Add in some bone broth, some water, or some goat's milk. Just so basically when I say reconstitute, you want that moisture to come back to it. And so that's there. And so what I probably do is, because there's already moisture in the meat. And so what you can see, oh, you couldn't see it, but it's a lot of moisture in here, folks. We got a lot of blood that's seeping around in this bowl. And so more than likely what I probably do is just add a tad bit of water to it. And I ain't got no gloves or nothing like that. And so that's all I'm doing, just a little bit of water. Since I don't have no gloves, I'm not gonna be mixing this stuff around with my bare hands and stuff. And these jokers will be all right. All right, cool. So we got that going, and then we just gonna hit these jokers off with some raw meaty bones and call it a day. And so I got 2 packs of raw meaty bones. So in our raw meaty bones, folks, for the most part, you get 6 wings in here in each pack. And so I'm gonna hit Pepper off with, Pepper's gonna get 4. And I'm just doubling up on bone right now. I'm gonna give Rocky 3. Pepper got 4, Rocky gonna get 3. Let me see what I'm working with next. All right. 1, 2, 3. And I hit Tony off with 5. So, folks, check this out. I did a video previously, right? And you got to do your own research, folks. I do research. I read, I pull research reports and all of this stuff, right? This stuff is out there so you can find. And so from the research that I found and the numbers that I looked at, folks, dogs can actually eat you can include up to 60% of bone content in their meals. Now, granted, we all use the basic 80-10-10 formula with 10% bone, but folks, you actually include more. And so, my recommendation to people out there, I mean, if you don't do 60, right? You ain't got to do what I'm doing. But if you want to add more, I mean, look to increase to about 30% bone content. And so we got that going on in there. And here's why I like more bone in their bowls. Number one thing, right? I'm looking to pull actual nutrients and vitamins and stuff like that from real whole foods. Now, I'm gonna do a video later about joint supplements. You guys already know I'm not adding any supplements at all to our raw dog blends. That stuff is trash. It is crappy, folks. It is. I mean, stuff is broken down with chemicals and stuff, and people really don't have the actual numbers on it. They slap anything on a label and just tell you what it is. They just make believe numbers, right? Hey, make believe it's 500 milligrams, and your dog get that. Your dog, you really don't know what your dog is going to get, right? And most of that stuff, right, folks? Check this out. It's just like kibble. If we're talking that kibble, hey, the nutrients and vitamins, the reason why your dog is pooping a ton of crap out is because they're not absorbing it, right? The same supplements that's in raw dog food, right? Those vitamin packs, the same vitamin packs that they put in kibble. So what do you think? Are they going to absorb it just because the raw dog food is mixed in there? No, folks. Their body's not going to really break that stuff and absorb most of it. And so your best chance, right? Your best chance of your dog absorbing and receiving a maximum amount of vitamins and minerals and stuff is going to come from real food. You can't tell me, you can't give me a bottle of some sups or some fairy dust and tell me that, hey, you get this to your dog versus a real whole food that they're going to receive more. They're not, folks. No, ain't going to happen. And so we double down on the bones and stuff like that at times so they get the glucosamine and carbohydrate and stuff like that. That's going to help with repairing cartilage, repairing tissue and stuff. And I even got a close friend who at times he frequents by my house and stuff like that. He comes to pick up food and stuff. And I'll probably be dropping a video later this month. We shot the video a while ago, a good minute ago. And he was talking basically about his working dog. He's probably going to see this video. Do not comment on this video. Do not comment on this video because I'm pretty sure you're going to see it. But he was talking about his working dog, man, and how his working dog, well, retired working dog, was dealing with some aches and stuff like that, right? He came through, we hooked him up and stuff. And here's the thing, folks, right? When you got to think, you're getting glucosamine and carbohydrate from this stuff, it's helping repair cartilage, right? It's helping with decreasing arthritis and stuff like that. And so, which is why you see people promoting joint supplements and stuff. Now, granted, look, if you can't feed raw dog food, then go with whatever supplements that you're using. But if you are feeding raw dog food, folks, it is best just to go with whole food sources and stuff. There's a ton of food where you can get each different type of vitamin from and stuff. You just got to read, folks. Don't be duped just because of something, you know. But we'll get more into that later. And so we got the freeze dry. We got the duck wings. And here's the other piece, right, with the duck wing, folks, right? And so here's one thing that I like, and I actually talked to a nutritionist about, right? When your dog has a good amount of bone, it's going to come out chalky. Now, there's different blogs, and this video going on 13 minutes. It is what it is. There's different blogs and stuff out there, right, that say you don't want it too chalky. Some say it's chalky and stuff. And nutritionists we spoke with, hey, go the chalky route. Here's why. Number one thing, it's a clear sign that they're receiving enough. Not too much, but receiving enough bone. But here's the other thing. When it comes out chalky and stuff, right, and they got to push that thing out, it's actually going to help clean out their anal glands and stuff. Now, for some of you guys that go out there and you go to the groomer, right? I used to take my dogs to the groomer years ago. What's one of the things they used to ask you for? Hey, do you want the anal glands clean? Right? And so you got to think, hold up, if I'm grooming my dog, how do they anal glands do get clean? And so, and hey, talking to that nutritionist, here's what I found out. When you give your dog good enough bone and they pushing that poop out and it's that thing is hard and it comes out all crusty and stuff, that's actually helping them clean their anal glands, folks. And so, but yeah, well, other than that, they gonna get an egg. That's Tony's, he's good. And that's Rocky's a pepper. But that's it, folks. That's all I got. You could go to irondograw.com. Put your order in before the night, before free shipping ends and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it, folks. It's a wrap, man. Other than that, I'm out. As you can see, my camera was not moving. That's because my cameraman is not here. He's gone again. But other than that, I'm out. Peace.